Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life. For every video I make is super simple. Today is part 2 of this Bob Ross picture. If you haven't seen part 1, please go into my playlists. I think it's under like arts and crafts or like coloring or something. I can't remember what the playlist is called exactly, but you'll find part 1 from earlier this week where we have been coloring. I'm going to take the clip off just so I can refresh everybody's memory. This is me sampling colors, which are now in this bag, because for some reason this Bob Ross coloring book doesn't come with markers for us, but this is what it looks like. And this is what the book was right here. And I've been color swatching, trying to match this color key back here as best as I can, and from the back of the book, right there, so that we can try and color together. So I'm gonna reclip it, and then we're gonna just kind of pick up where we left off. I put the colors that I used aside just in case there's more to be done. Like this yellow color, I know there's more down here that I need to do, but I'm gonna probably skip the colors that are in here for now and search out some different colors and some more swatching for us. Like I said in the first video, this one's probably gonna be multiple. My last video was over 40 minutes long and this is as far as we got, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna pick a number. I'm gonna go with let's try 17. 17 is in the top of these waves here. This picture, by the way, is an ocean, waves kind of washing up, and this is supposed to be sand down here and like a sunset, maybe sunrise, but I think sunset. So number 17 is right here and it's a really pale blue. So I'm going to swatch for that. This is what I use for number 18. Number 17 might be hard. I have a couple different choices. I have this bag of markers and I see a very pale blue right there. So I'm going to try that one first. Okay, this might be kind of close to what we used for 18, so it might not work. Too turquoise. It looks like number 19. A little bit too much. So that I think is a no. I do have a lot of pastel like alcohol markers in this little container here. So let's try to find one, because the blue that we used for number 18 is from this set. So maybe we can find something that's lighter than that. Like here I have one that says pale grayish blue. That might be the answer. Let's see here. Ooh, I think this could work, guys. Okay, this is one that I didn't previously sample. This might be as good as it gets. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here's my swatch and here's the blue. I think that's really good, actually. Okay. So to try to remind myself, I'm going to put 17 like that and put our swatching aside. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I'm losing my voice and I don't know why. Okay, we're going to go for number 17. So I'm kind of using like a dotting technique so I know where to go, because this image is very much like a maze. So everywhere that I'm putting a dot is where I'm going to go back and color in. This is all 17 all the way down. This is also 17 right here. There is a dog barking nonstop in my neighborhood right now. So we'll start with those two because those are pretty big. I think there's a little bit of a color difference between 17 and 18, I am wondering if it's gonna bother me enough to want to like go back and redo it. The number 18 with like a darker shade, but we'll see. Try not to be that picky on myself. We have been having a lot of rain where I am. And now today, we were supposed to have rain today, but the sun has made an appearance and the weather prediction has changed a bit, which I'm happy about. I like when it's cold but sunny. That is my favorite combination. Like 68 degrees so you can wear like a sweater and not be hot, but the sun is out. I love it. It's my favorite. I like crave the sun. I think that's why like every time I go somewhere like England, I feel like drowsy the whole time. I don't think it's just like jet lag or like the time difference. I think it's the weather. Because I can do cold, I cannot do the lack of sun. Eventually, I need it. Okay, that was that 17. Now we're going to go do this big path right here. So it starts right here, like really tiny. Kind of hard to get in the lines with this marker, but we're making it work. This is like the foamy part of the wave. I guess they probably could have just left this white, I think, but because in real life it is kind of white. But that might have made for like too much white on the picture. I don't know. I do like this color though. What is it called? This was pale grayish blue. It's really pretty. It's a very calming color. It's kind of like the color we use for number 18 with like a drop of gray in it. So it's different but not dramatic. I think it is pretty good color to represent what it's supposed to be, that foamy color of the waves. Do you guys live near the ocean? I'm fortunate. I live in California, Southern California. So I'm like an hour from the mountains and an hour from the beach. I think I'm quite spoiled, and I always have been. It's funny though, I don't like going too deep into the ocean water. It scares me. Like, to me, I look at it like no different than like going to outer space. Like, I don't know what's in there. And when I was a kid, probably about 5 years old, I developed quite a fear of the water. That's always stuck with me after two teenage boys attempted to drown me. True story, in a public pool. This is 17 right here too. I missed it. I was 5 and not a strong swimmer, so I stayed in, like the 3 to 4 foot section like my mom told me, and I was paddling around and minding my business, and my mom was there and my brothers and my aunt, but my mom and my aunt were not actually in the water at that time. So they didn't see, and I didn't see because I was just a little kid, 2 teenage boys. They went like in and under the water and tried to pull my legs. It was not very nice. Okay, I'm gonna do 16 now. 16 up here says that it's the color called evergreen. It's like a really dark green. So, and it's in the water, like it's here, it's right here. This big strip right there is evergreen. So I'm gonna try to find a green that matches. I'm sorry if you don't like crinkly sounds. I think that looks like it might be too green. This one looks like a brownish green. I'm gonna swatch it. It doesn't hurt to try. This one, that's just black. Yeah. Sorry, that's very crinkly. This is a very difficult color. Let me see here. That green's not gonna work. That's too turquoise. I just don't remember what's in this one, so I'm making a mess. Definitely not that color. That one's like too olive, I think. That's black. That's a really dark green. I can try it, but I don't think that's the right shade. That one's probably too bright. I think that's all the green in here. Okay, let's put these back. I made a mess. Okay, let me put these back. Okay, let me move that aside for now. Yeah, I don't know if any of these colors, it's such a dark green that it doesn't look much different than black. It, like number 35 down here, it doesn't look different at all, but it says evergreen, so it's supposed to be green. Okay, let's try it. If I go over it and over it, it becomes pretty dark. So that's this one. Here's this one I just grabbed. Oh, you guys, this is pretty dark. This is way darker than I thought. Okay, I already think this one from the tin is probably the winner. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one. Just, no, that's not it. This one's more like number 13, olive. Okay, so surprise, surprise. This one from the tin won, and it's gonna be number 16. Right there. Okay. Now, let's find some 16s. This is a really dark color. Okay, this is 16 over here. This marker, I feel like it's more likely to bleed. I can literally feel it. It's an inexpensive marker. And it has kind of a wide tip. But that's okay. Yeah, this color I think is as close as we're gonna get with the markers that I have in front of me right now. Okay, so that's one part. Up here is also number 16. It goes right here by where we were just coloring with the light blue. It kind of goes up and over here. What color is number 22? Oh, they call it periwinkle. It's like a light purple right there. Okay. Huh. I'm just trying to get like a view for how this is gonna look. I'm like having a hard time like imagining it. Okay, so this is also 16. It goes like this and up and across. I'm doing my little dot trick. And it goes here, here. It goes all the way down, all the way across. Is it supposed to be land in the distance? I actually don't know. Huh. This is also 16. It goes all the way like this. Right where I'm dotting. Here, here. All the way across. No, this can't be land because now we're in the water. Like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like a shadow effect. I don't know. Let's just try it. Just seems like an awfully dark color. But who am I? I'm not Bob Ross. I'm just coloring with markers. I'm not an artist. Oh my gosh, I hear birds chirping. Did I tell you guys that I think birds are living in my solar panels? Well, not in them. That sounds weird, like they're stuck or something. But under them, on my roof, sometimes they sound so loud. But my son is actually the one that noticed. He was like, Mom. And I like went running outside like something was wrong. He's like, watch. And the birds were flying from the bird feeder to the roof and then walking, like waddling their little butts. These like little like sparrows and like robins type birds, like little ones, right under the solar panels. And I was like, oh no. For all I know, there's nests under there. I don't even know. I just don't want them to mess up the solar panels, but I'm obsessed with birds. The older I get, don't make fun of me, guys, but the older I get, the more I'm just like, oh, birds. I got one of those bird feeders that like attach to your window on the outside and they're clear. So you put bird food in it and then the birds come up and eat and you can watch them from your window. I put one in my kitchen window right where my sink is and it's totally working, you guys. The birds come. There's like these two robins. One's a girl, one's a boy. They're probably husband and wife or something. And it's like they know like the secret spot to get food because it's new. It's never been in my backyard before. I just got it like 2 weeks ago. And this little bird couple, they've like figured it out and they're like, oh, let's go over there. We can have privacy and eat all the food we want because it's on the opposite side of my backyard. I love it. And now even my husband's like, the birds, babe, come look, the birds. When he's like standing there, like drinking his smoothie in the morning for breakfast. And I was like, ha ha, I turned my husband into a bird nerd like me. But we're in our early 40s. It's time. I need to get some good binoculars and just accept that I'm a bird watcher now. Okay, let's go down to this part. Oops, I colored a little outside the lines. These markers, this particular marker, they bleed a lot. So you have to be careful. Is it too early for me to do Easter stuff now, guys? Easter's kind of late this year. I don't know. I don't want to wait too long because I want to get the Easter videos out before Easter, right? I don't know, maybe. You know how I always do those, or maybe you don't know, maybe you're watching my channel for the first time, but I always do those little coloring projects from Dollar Tree that are like the fake like pressboard wood, you know? And I do them for like all the holidays. Dollar Tree had a different kind for Easter this year, where instead of being like just little tiny, it's like a big egg and it comes with a stand and you can color it or paint it. So I was like, ooh, should I color it with markers, like I always do, should I paint it to like make it last longer? So I don't know. You guys tell me, would you like to see me paint something instead of markers or crayons? That could be fun. I might need to buy new paints for it though. But, because if I'm going to paint it, I want to like do it right and get, you know, I have some acrylic paint, but maybe get a couple more at like a craft store, like some pastels or whatever. We'll see. I guess I can kind of see it. It is supposed to be like, I think like a little bit of like a shadow. I'm holding my marker funny now. At least we're finally using a color that's dark enough to cover up the numbers, because it wasn't like that before. All the colors so far, except for like the browns, those are okay. Okay. We also have 16 right here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And it kind of goes down and gets really tiny right there, which sucks for this marker. And we have 16 here too. Right there. And I'm trying to see if we have any more. I can definitely see more 18s that I have to go back and do. There's a lot of them. Okay, I think that's it. Maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill these in. Are you guys watching the Meghan Markle show on Netflix? What is it called? Like With Love, Meghan or something like that? As soon as I started watching you guys, I'm like, oh, this is Martha Stewart. Like, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you already know my love of Martha Stewart from the perspective of ASMR. She used to knock me out when I was young. Not the talk show. I'm talking about her like old show from like the 90s, where she would show you like how to make a turkey for Thanksgiving and how to set a beautiful table for Easter. But then she would also show you like, I don't know, how to organize your pantry. Oh, there's number 16 right here. Goes like that. She used to make me so tired in the best way. I would come home from work and I would literally like tape, like I had a TV that had a VCR attached to it, so I can record my TV shows when I was at work. If you guys don't know, I'm that old. But I would record her reruns of that show. And I would watch them when I come home. Like, I'd make myself a sandwich, whatever, for lunch, or grab some dinner after work or whatever. And I would sit down and I would relax by watching recorded episodes of Martha Stewart Living or whatever it was called. But anyways, this Meghan Markle show is, to me, it's basically that. So I find it very relaxing. It kind of it like almost triggers my ASMR, like in a nice way. Not like, oh, I gotta go to sleep now, but more like, oh, I found that to be relaxing. Not boring. It's not boring to me. I think it's relaxing. And I like her. She seems like She'd be a nice person. I know everyone has varying opinions on her and her husband and stuff, but from an ASMR relaxing perspective, I like that show. Her show on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, and if watching people like cook or bake or like play in the garden, you know, like pick flowers and fruits and vegetables, if that kind of stuff relaxes you, like people's daily activities like that, I would say watch her because she's kind of relaxing. Oh, I've missed another 16 right here in the middle. Whoa, it goes in a weird shape. So it's right here, and then it goes here, here, all the way over here, and then it goes all the way over here like this, like that. It's kind of like all over the place. At least the dark color is giving definition, which I think is the point. You don't want to make this like solid black because I think that would it would, even though this color is really dark green, I think it would be too dark if it was black. You probably could have done the same idea with gray though, I think, considering it's water, but I don't know. Again, I'm not an artist. I'm coloring someone else's art. I told my husband for my birthday he should get me one of those like bird feeder cameras, and I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel that's just like a live feed of my birds all day long. Yes, I am that much of a bird nerd. Okay, I don't know if that's all the dark green or not, but it is for me right now. So I'm gonna take this color so I don't forget what we did number 16 with, and I'm gonna put it in my bag here. My Ziploc bag. Okay, let's pick a different color. How about purple number 23? So that's this one right here. I'm gonna move it over for you guys like this. And let's find that shade. I'm gonna go back to the bag here for a second because it has a couple purples to choose from. So we have these three. And we're looking for number 23. Let's start with this one that's kind of in the middle. It doesn't look too light or too dark, but I could definitely be wrong. Or I could definitely be right. Okay, what do we think? Maybe too bright, maybe? I want to try the lighter color, but that one's a definite maybe. I just want to try this one just out of curiosity. This one might be too light though. Oh yeah, it's too pink. That's like more like magenta. Okay, I guess we'll go with this one. I want to look over here too. I'm getting picky now, but let's see. I have a lot of purple in here. That's why I want to. This one's viola. That's red gray. Let's try viola. This one might be too light also. Oh yeah, this is number 22 though. Okay, so we're gonna go this one. I'm gonna leave this one out, you guys, because that's a really great number 22. This one will be 23. We're just gonna use this as purple. And then this is gonna be our 22 periwinkle. Well, at least that's what the color is called on the color key. Okay. Cool. We were looking for one thing, we found two. I'm going to put the larger marker up there for 22 aside for now. We're going to do a little bit of 23, which is just purple. That's what it's called. Okay, let's scoot back over. We're looking for 23s. Okay, this is 23 right here. There's going to be a lot of purple in the water. Like I said, I think it's supposed to be like a sunset. And we have 23 here too. Let's start with those two spots. This might be a little richer of a color than his version of purple, but that's okay. I'm not going for perfection. Like I said in the other video, every time I make one of these videos, I get to swatch colors and try to find which one is the best at that moment, depending on what markers I have in front of me, because I have a lot of markers. So that kind of makes it fun because the picture becomes your own. And your interpretation of, for example, like this shade of purple, it might be different the next time I do one of these compared to what it is right now. And that is okay. You can just totally tell these like higher quality alcohol markers compared to a regular marker, because these regular like cheap markers suck by comparison. I really want to get the alcohol markers in like a richer color instead of just the pastels, because man, they just lay down and dry so beautifully matte no matter how you color. Okay, so we can kind of see like the wave is coming to life, I think. We have 23 up here. I'm glad we're getting these like richer colors down. I think it's really making it pop now. You can kind of see the evolution of the picture. That's what I love about coloring like this. That's what I love about this coloring book, is some of these lines are so close together that you almost can't tell what it's going to be, and you just have to like pick your colors and trust the process. And then every time you lay down one color, it like comes alive a little more, and you can see the depth of the photo, which I love. Okay, I see another little tiny 23 right here. So let's get that. Yeah, I would say, like I said, with the purples, I think it's supposed to be more like a sunset. Okay, this is 23 right here. It goes up here and down. Does it go all the way across? It does. Okay. So hold on, we're going to follow it. It goes like that and up there and all the way to that corner and then all the way over here. See how it's literally like a maze? Okay, so it starts right here. I'm trying to be so gentle in this little spot. And then it goes up like that. And then back down. It goes right here. This little like almost like skinny peninsula jetting out. Yeah, this is probably a much richer color, but it's okay. It'll be a nice juxtaposition with the number 22 periwinkle color that we picked, because that'll have more of a gray undertone to it, which will soften up this purple nicely. See, like number 23 is all the way over here, but it goes all the way to there. That's why I'm saying it's like a maze. Like, you have to find the number, and then you have to like look to the left and the right of the picture and see how far it goes. Oops, I colored a little outside the lines right there. That's okay. It's ocean, it's water. It doesn't matter. Happy accident. Happy accident that I just did twice. Getting to the end here. Okay, not bad. I'm searching really quick to see if I see any more 23. There's some down here in the water. It's hard to see, but it's right. Oh my gosh, it's so skinny. It's like this. Wait, does it go all the way? Oh, it does. It's all the way over here, like this. Then it gets really tiny right here, really tiny. There's where it actually says number 23. It gets really tiny again, super skinny. See how long it goes? It's across like the whole photo. Then it goes like that, all the way over. That is a number 23. I feel like I have to concentrate. You know what? I know it's not going to look as good, but I think I gotta switch to the fine point pen on this one. It's just too small of an area. I don't even know if you guys can see it. I hope you can. It's so tiny. This is so skinny. It makes me feel like I need a new prescription for my glasses because I'm already wearing them, but I'm still like, I can't see. And we're now finally to the part that actually says number 23. Well, this color might be a little bit too like deep of a purple, but it was a good choice to use this kind of marker just for the ability to have this fine point part, because my other marker doesn't have this little tiny skinny fine point pen on the tip. It's very helpful right now. It looks pretty though. I like the bringing of the purple all the way down. It's really pretty. My little brother passed away 11 years ago this year from epilepsy. And epilepsy awareness has two colors, but the primary color is purple, like this color. So for his memorial service, we all wore this color. And if you didn't wear this color, then we gave you a ribbon in this color when you came to his memorial. So this color This particular shade of purple has like a special place in my heart. Reminds me of my brother. But a lot of people don't know that. Just like breast cancer is pink, epilepsy's primary color is purple, and their secondary color is orange. Kind of like that orange right there. They actually have two colors. There we go. Pretty. Okay, let's add this color just in case there's a 23 that I missed to our bag here. All right, to finish up for today, we're gonna go in with number 22, or what we're calling 22. This is supposed to be this color right here. It's like a periwinkle, that's what they say. And it looks like there's 22 everywhere. Like everywhere. So let's try and do some of it. I want to start with this big sucker right here. All the way down. This is number 22. There's the number actually right there. And it goes all the way through. All the way to there. I think this is like the perfect shade. I don't think I could get a better match for the periwinkle color in the color key. This is a perfect match. I just want to say thank you guys for all the new subscribers. Like, you don't even know, like, I know it's not 100,000, it's just, 1,000, but I cannot just say just. That's crazy. Makes me happy. I really, really appreciate it. I've been making videos for a long time, on and off for a long time. It's my hobby. I love it. And it's kind of nice to know, like, you're not talking to yourself when you make videos. Like, oh, someone else likes coloring too. I love watching people color. It was my number one ASMR trigger when I was a kid. Aha. But anyways, I notice you all every single time I get a subscriber. I notice it's the benefit of having a small channel. You matter so much. I see every single one of you. And it brightens up my day. It really does. Like, wow, I made a video and somebody watched it. And I always have a rule for myself. And it might sound dumb to someone, but I always tell myself, if 3 people watched my video, success. That's a success to me. Like, I'm not a difficult person. 3 people. If 3 people watch my video, I'm like, wow. So if like hundreds watch my video, I'm like, what? I'm still like that, like years later. We have a couple 22s up here. This periwinkle color. This is like the edge where the water meets the sky. Up here too. But yeah, I see you all. I notice you all. I hear you all. I will comment back. Sometimes, like on my phone, for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't alert me that I have a comment. I don't know why. So I have to go into like the editing app to go see you. But I will try my very best to always get to you. I usually check in the morning and I check again in the evening to see if anyone commented that I didn't get alerted to. Because it matters. You all matter to me. Okay. This is hard. I'm kind of getting lost because like there's a 22 here that like swerves around and down, becomes 22 down here, goes all the way over here, becomes 22 and comes back down this way. There's a lot. Let's color here. This is 22 right here. Okay, she's gonna get skinny. Right where we just were with a darker purple. Goes around like that. It goes down. It really is like a maze. And then it goes like a zigzag up here. Like that. And then it goes up. That's 22. And then it goes over to here. I'm just tracing it out for myself. I love this color too. I like these pastels. They're really beautiful. I feel relaxed coloring with pastels. Does that make sense? Like I feel more relaxed that I'm coloring with a pastel. It's also these markers. They're great. Okay, so this is gonna go here and down like that. So keep going. It really is like a zigzag, like maze. Oh, it also goes up here like that. Okay, so follow my own dots down. We're gonna need a part 3, I think, guys. Sorry to say, huh? And we're gonna carry it all the way across. Okay. It also goes up like this. Oh my gosh. I thought this picture looked like it was going to have a lot of purple in it, and I was right. And then it keeps going. I'm going to stop here, and when we come back next time, we're going to pick up where we left off with this purple, this periwinkle. It continues up over here to this number 22 right here. It continues all the way over there to that number 22. It really goes like this, like zigzag, zigzag throughout this bottom section. So I'm going to add this color, and hopefully I'll remember to pick up where we left off. But look at that, you guys, we got so far. The ocean is like 3/4 done now, and we can finish that up, finish up the ground, and finish up the sky. I think in one more video we will be done, but we're not there yet. This video is almost 50 minutes long. So if you want to see more from me or see me finish this picture for part 3 next week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. Bye.